This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Commodores will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches, because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's McMillan. He fires downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a
your eyes get lost, you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go at the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? And the running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
McCoverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Commodores pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
That's caught. It's buried. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Commodores. That's how you finish a play.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. To the air, it's McMillan. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Caught behind the line. It's Banks. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up. And they'll use the ground game here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Testing the right side here. Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Cooper for the first down and more. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead
Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Throws a stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Important second down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. He'll hand it off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Commodores will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. A stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Ball handed off. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's McMillan. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, I think it's the right time to call the screen here, and it looked like it was going to be open if they were able to execute. But give the defensive player credit for being able to recognize it and knock that ball away, because if he does it, that's a big gain for the offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cardinal!
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the point after is good. And with that extra quarter, all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Quick throw over the middle. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Williams. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Takes the field in the final seconds of half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's McMillan. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
At the 40-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Nice grab. It's Banks. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Lindsey. Grab down the middle, it's Berry. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. Fights around. It's another broken tackle. That play will move the sticks. Set them up first down at the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Commodores with first and 10 here. Sticking with the running game. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. What an amazing comeback here.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. looking to throw. It's McMillan. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pop over the middle. It's Hall. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And to get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's McMillan. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Design quarterback run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Banks. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Commodores. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. purpose.
These linebackers better put on their big boy pads today, facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Toss play to the outside. Makes a nice move there. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Here's a throw underneath the back. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. At the 10. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. To the air, it's McMillan. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time. And let's see if they can recover from that error. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks free.
Returner is tackled down at the 36, and your Stanford Cardinal will take over 1st and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launches it deep down the left side. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Powering through a tackle. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. And the Commodores looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
To throw, it's Lindsey. With the catch, it's Barry. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Number 89 with the grab and the score.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a three-score game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Stanford, 26.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Stanford Cardinals will take over first and 10.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On the ground, it's Cox. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. He keeps it on a design run. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's McMillan. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Cox.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Fourth down, look at a throw for it. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. It's Lindsey. Pulls it in. It's Banks. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap there, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged